So guys, I'm going to explain you about parameters and arguments. Okay, so what is the parameter and argument? I'm going to explain you all. So parameter and arguments are terms used in the context of function. They refer to the variable defined in a function declaration. Parameters and the actual values passed to a function when it's called argument. Okay, so I divided into two sections, parameters and arguments. So one by one I'm going to explain you all. Okay, so what is parameters, by the way? So parameters are the placeholder for values that a function expect to receive. They are specified in the function declaration and act as a local variable within the function. Parameters are used to receive input from the outside world when the function is called and allow the function to perform a task using these inputs, right? So this is all about parameters. So I wrote about syntax also, so you can better understand as per the theory wise. So function name, parameter 1 comma parameter 2, function body, right? Function body, use parameter in the function logics, right? Example, function declaration with parameters, function grade name, console.log hello plus name, right? So function call, I'm going to explain you all. This is with the argument grade John, output hello John, right? This is hello, this is John. This is the function call with the argument. So explain you all about so what I'm going to explain you about function declaration, right? I explain you all about function declaration, grade, right? A name like a John, then output is like hello John, right? So this is hello John, right? So I'm going to explain actually what is happening in there, right? Like a name is a parameter. Okay, name is a parameter of the greet function, right? When the function is called with the argument John, the value of John is assigned to the name parameter inside the function and the function log hello John to the console, right? The actually I explained you about a parameter. Now come to the argument part. Argument are actual, values that are passed to a function when it's called. This value are assigned to the corresponding parameter inside the function. Function can have 0 or more parameter, and the number and order of argument must match the number and order of parameters, right? This is syntax of function call, right? So like with argument, function name, argument 1, argument 2. Example, function declaration with the parameters, function add number a comma b, let sum is equal to a plus b, console.log, the sum is plus sum, right? Function call with argument, this example, add number 5 comma 10, output the sum is 15. This is syntax, this is example. So it is for better understanding for you all how do you can relate with the example and syntax, right? So you can understand better. Now I'm going to explain you about what is happening in the example, right? So you can understand in deep. So you can understand in deep with you can relate with the syntax also. So next time when you solve any coding question related to this, you will never get any problem on that. So in this example, right, add number is a function that takes two parameters a and b. When the function is called with the argument 5 or 10, these values are assigned to a and b within the function, and the sum is calculated and logged to the console. Like parameters are values used in the function declaration, right? And argument are the actual values passed to the function when it is called. The purpose of the parameter to receive and work with the value passed as arguments, right? So this is the explanation part of parameters and arguments. Again, I'm going to explain you all. If you're thinking something like with a different way, okay, I'm going to solve it again. I'm going to teach you all. So what is a function declaration with a parameter in the grade? Come with the example, right? Function declaration with a parameter. What is it? In the grade function declaration, name is a parameter. This means that when you call the function, you need to provide a value for the name parameters. Okay. Function body was the function body. Inside the function body, the parameter name is used to build a greeting message and the result is logged to the console. Right. Now come to the arguments. Function call with the argument. In the add number 5 and 10 are argument. This value are passed to the corresponding parameters a and b in the function declaration. What is the function body? Inside the function body, the value of a and b, which are 5 and 10 respectively, are used to calculate the sum and the result is logged to the console. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about the key points to remember. Parameters are placeholder in the function declaration and arguments are the actual values passed to the function when it is called. The number and order of argument must match the number and order of the parameters. Parameters are local variable within the function and their values are set when the function is called with the arguments. Like okay, this is all about. I explain you key points, I explain you about parameter, I explain you about the argument with the syntax and example for your better understanding in a different two way. I just solve it, right? So this is parameter argument, guys. Let's meet in the next video.